Another day, another video. Hope to make my next video soon. Black hole, handle what up? How you guys today? Oh yeah, remember my little excursion last night about when I just, I get out there in nature, right? Of course, that wasn't really nature. That was just a bunch of heap on the ground. One of these days, I need to really get out there. The last time I went camping was ages ago, but yeah, it's nature, right? It's nice to be out in nature, away from all the hubbub, right? Ooh, it's all an illusion, human nature, right? Always this talk about, how nature doesn't care. Nature is an illusion just like everything else. Everything is ultimately consciousness interacting with each other. And this is the toughest environment for that to be in, so it's going to appear like nature is brutal and doesn't care, right? Yeah. Nature, it's just, all this talk about nature, like human nature, everything. It's still just consciousness is a better term for it. You gotta eat something to survive, blah, blah, blah. And it's, all this talk about, the weather, nature doesn't care. It's not that nature doesn't care. Nature is just an extension of this consciousness itself. It's just in its, let's just say, its most profound, dense form. And that can be rather tedious, awkward sometimes, because it's just, everything's about survival. We're all gonna quote unquote die anyway, so yeah. See, it's just for experience, right? Let's talk about, when you leave the planet, the most thing you're gonna miss is nature. Whoa, interesting. I think it's more like, would you believe, would I go out on a limb, literally, and just say, that maybe we're creating our own nature? Maybe it's just that, maybe everything is just a direct result of just consciousness itself. Maybe we're just, just having an experience. And we make that experience difficult. It's like, we gotta go work every day. We don't have time to be in nature. Human nature is, I hate as much as I hate I don't really hate to say it because I know how true it is. I don't care about hating things anymore. It's like human nature has just been corrupted to where it's just every person for himself. And it's just fine. Just like I keep saying that, help yourself and then help each other. But people are doing it the hard way. People are doing it, they got it fixed to where everything's got to be difficult. You got to go work for long hours. No, you did 2 or 3 day work weeks. The work will still get done. Everybody will still get their work. Everything revolves around this green paper that we gave value to. And that is what makes life difficult. Money is the root of all evil. You got to go get everything. You can't just enjoy what you already have. Yeah. Don't have time to go out camping in nature. We got all this work to do. And unless you're one of those people that works out in the woods, tree, whatever they call it. What is the word? What is that career for, people that go out and cut trees down? I forget. If I think of it, comment if you guys remember it. But it's just, everything's got to be difficult. We don't have souls. We're robots. Go work. I don't want to go work. Too bad you gotta go. I don't gotta do nothing other than just quote unquote die, right? We're just, have you seen that movie? I don't gotta do anything but stay black and die. Yeah, what is that? Well, yeah, Morgan Freeman, what was the name of that? I forget. Lean on me, yeah. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll help you carry on, even though life is a pain in the ass. You gotta work your butt off, or you're not gonna survive. Stupid. It shouldn't be like that. It should be more like, life is a beautiful thing, and if everybody did their little small part, everything would still get done, and we wouldn't, then we could go out and enjoy nature, right? But no, we gotta go be robots and just sit in the building all day. These beautiful days outside. No, we can't enjoy them. We got all this work to do. I don't want to do all this work. Well, you should have studied hard in school. There ain't nothing in school that interests me in the first place. How many people, raise your hand, school, get it, if anything ever really truly interested you in school? There are those people that, oh, I love accounting, well, good for you. But a lot of people, the vast majority, their nature is going to be, I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in anything. A lot of people are like that. So why should they, why can't we have it? I've heard it said, like, why can't we have two different worlds or state of being? If somebody doesn't want to work, then why should they have to? If somebody does want to do something, then let them do it. But why does everybody have to do it? And what's worse than that is that there's only so much to go around, because we got all these people going in there. Most of them don't even like what they're doing for hours and hours. Why can't we have it where everybody just does their little part for a few hours, and somebody doesn't want to work, then they shouldn't have to work. But that's not the world we're living in. We live in a world where it's based off a green paper that we gave value to called money, and cha-ching, you're supposed to go to work whether you like it or not. Otherwise, you're gonna be thrown out on the street. This is a disgusting world, and that's like, oh, nature doesn't care. It's more like consciousness doesn't care, because consciousness, we as conscious, spiritual, whatever you want to call it, just, I am that I am. We have the ability to create just anything, even if it's malicious. It can go both ways. It can, we got both light and dark inside of us, and it's what we act on is what we really are. So here's the problem, people. Here's the problem with, human nature. There's this thing that you got to do what everybody else wants you to do. And it's like, oh, how am I not myself? Oh, I'm always going to be myself. It's just I'm having to sell myself, dedicate myself to you, right? And I don't have time to, that's basically human nature. We don't have time to go out and enjoy real nature. Let's talk about how it doesn't care about us. No, because we gotta serve everybody around us. Otherwise, we're the ones that are being careless. See, it's just so screwed up, man. It's like everything is just wadded around so tight, and it just keeps, just like in a washing machine. You got a towel that's wrapping around, and it never lets loose. It just keeps spinning. The hamster wheel just keeps spinning around. Everything, just the laundry inside, just gets wrapped around. It never gets let loose. It never gets dried out. You know what I'm trying to say. This world is not going to change unless people want it to change, and I don't think that's ever going to happen. You should not bring children into this world, because human nature is built around the concept that you got to bust your ass for anything to be worth anything. If you don't work your butt off, then you're a bad, lazy person, blah, blah, blah. That's why I want to go out in nature and go hiking and go for walks and stuff, and swimming or whatever. That's why people do things like that, to escape this bizarre human concept of, because human nature is basically, it's built around, it's about the opposite of just true peace and serenity. You got to bust your neck in order to be happy, and actually it's the other way around. It's just everybody do their part and then everybody's happy. But no, it's, you do what, God, man. Oh, fuck. Doesn't it just piss you off, man? Doesn't it just make you so angry that, that we got to get on here and make videos and, just in order to feel better about, or make other people feel better, hopefully. Why the hell should we have to do that? Why can't we just, I remember back in the day, I'd just be happy for no reason. And where the hell have those days gone? That never hardly ever happens anymore, man. Okay, this is the end of this one. Black Hole Hindu, what up? Peace out, like I always say. Don't know when I'm going to make my next video. And probably even be another one today. I don't know. Bye-bye.